Wish you a very good morning to all my dear students. So in our biology, we have completed most of the chapters, and today we are going to start the important and very crucial chapter in our biology, that is reproductive health. Now in the reproductive health, we have discussed in our previous chapter, the chapter number 3, that is human reproduction. In the human reproduction, we discuss all the systems related to the human reproduction. In that we have discussed the male and the female reproductive system, how the fertilization process is carried out with the help of the system. So that all things we have discussed, and the importance of that system, the male and the female, even the different hormones which are secreted by the male and female, all things we discussed. Now we are coming to the next topic, that is very important topic, that is concerned with our health. So that is why the last chapter which I am going to start, that is reproductive health. Now when we talk about the reproductive health, so reproduction is a process in which generation to generation the species can continue their origin. So that already we discussed about the reproduction. Now next, if I say that reproduction health, so it is a reproduction health organization, that is the World Health Organization, WHO, which concerns about the reproductive health. Not only concerned about the reproductive health, they are concerned about the each and every health related issues on the world. So here the reproductive health is a total well-being in all aspects of reproduction, whether they are physical, emotional or behavioral or social. So in that the reproduction health is a total well-being, in that we must be health related, so well-being related reproduction, that is physically we must be fit, emotionally we must be fit, even behavior of the particular character is also considered in this, and socially how we are interlinked to each other. So this is about the World Health Organization in the reproduction health. When we discuss reproductive health, the problems and the strategies, so it is but obvious that when we hear this word reproduction, so always the wrong message will send to the other person. So it is not like that. So we must have to study the reproductive health related topics for our understanding, to make sure that the problems may not arise, and the different strategies we have to discuss in this chapter. So here India initiated the reproductive health programs, that is a family planning, in 1951. So 1951, the program which was made after the independence India. So that 1951, the family program, family planning was made to reduce the population. And how to reduce the population, we will discuss with the help of different methods. So wider reproduction related areas are in the operation under the Reproductive and Child Health Care (RCH) program. Now RCH program is what? RCH program is Reproductive and Child Health Care. Now in that, how we have to take care of our child, how we can take care of the pregnant lady. So that type of topics, that type of programs which was carried out by the government in that RCH programs. So in that we have to discuss the different things. So reproductive health problems and strategies. If you see, such programs deal the following. Suppose give awareness about the reproduction related aspects for creating a reproductive health society. See, if society is healthy in this context, then we can say reproductive health is good. So here educate people. So foremost, whenever we read this type of word, always the negative message will come in anybody's mind. but it is not like that. It is just awareness about the reproduction and related topics. Okay, so here they educate people about birth to control, care of pregnant mothers, postnatal care of mother and child, importance of breastfeeding, equal opportunities for the male and female child, etc. So these are the different laws made by in the family planning. So here nowadays what is going on? So as you are aware, male and female, they are not in the equal position. But this type of programs are initiate them to make male and female at the equal position. So here awareness of the problems due to population explosion, social events like sex abuse, so different sex abuse related problems are there, sex related crimes, etc. So that also we have to take care of. So here in this chapter the same thing we will discuss. Now my dear students, you know that this type of chapter, reproduction type of chapter, it was there in 8th standard, it was there in 10th standard, now it came in your 12th standard also. So sex education is foremost in the education field, because here what is the main importance of the sex education? Aims at the needs of sex education in the schools to provide right information about sex related aspects. It helps to avoid sex related myths and misconceptions. So misconceptions are there in the society. To give proper information about reproductive organs, adolescent stages and related changes, safe and hygiene sexual practices and sexual transmitted disease STD. Even we aware about the AIDS, very common. It's suicide type of disease, but it is not like that. It can be prevented if you take care of it. So STD, AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, STD, that is sexual transmitted diseases, that all concerned with the sex education and reproductive health. So here next topic we will discuss population explosion and birth control. So this is the main topic. This is the next topic what we are going to discuss. Population explosion and birth control. So my dear student, we are aware the population of the world is increasing day by day. So here in 1900 the world population was around 2 billion. In 2000 generally it is 2000 million. By 2000 it recorded to about 6 billion, and at present it is around, it's near to 8 billion of the population of the world. So here this is the biggest question, how the population is increasing. If you are not taking care of the birth control and other health related problems, it will increase and that will create problem for the coming generation. So here in India, if we talk about India, the population was nearly 250 million at the rate of independence. It reached 1 billion by 2000 and crossed to 1.2 billion in May 2011. If you take the recent record of the population of India, it is around 1.5 or maybe somewhat you will get in 2020. So okay, so 2021 again the population counting agency will be there. So exact population will understand. It means every 6th person in the world is an Indian. So we are proud as an Indian because it mentions that every 6 people in the world is an Indian. So it is not related to that. We don't have to be proud in this because it's a concept related to, it is aspect related to the population. So here according to the 2011 census report, our population growth rate was less than 2%, and here and rated as which our population could increase rapidly. So here 1000 in that 20 per year it is increasing. So the rapidly the population of India is increasing. So that also one of the concern. Next, population explosion and birth control in the reasons for the population explosion. So that always crucial. See here, increased health facilities and better living conditions. Nowadays we have all the facilities, all the hospitality related facilities, in that if minor disease would be there, we are going to the hospital and we are concerned about it. So that neutralizes the disease of the particular human. A rapid decline in death rate, maternal mortality rate, that is MMR, and infant mortality rate, IMR. So this is very much important. Rapid decline. Decline means death rate is decreasing and birth rate is increasing. If you think about the Indian population aspect of the birth, so here if you say that 30 people die in a day, and almost it will be double, 50 are taking birth. Okay, so birth means they are born. So that is also one of the concerns. That is the MMR and IMR. That is the maternal mortality rate and infant mortality rate. Next, increasing number of people in reproducible age. So number in the increasing the number of the people in the reproducible age means, if I say that the menstrual cycle in in the female, that start from 10 to 12 years. Okay, generally if you consider the textbook, you see in the textbook, it start from 13 to 14 years. Nowadays it's changed. The age concerned in that now the menstrual cycle start at the age of 10 to 12 years also. So that also change. In male also that change, the adolescent stage that also increase. So that is related to the reproductive ages. The population, impact of the population in the explosion. See here, the scarcity of basic requirement. Why the population increase? It ultimately defect to others. It will affect to others. So scarcity of basic requirements, that is food, shelter and clothing. So these are the three basic requirements. The scarcity of the means we are not able to get enough food, we will not get enough shelter, and you will not get clothing. So that is also important. The scarcity means it will reduce. If the population increase, the demand of the food increase, the demand of the shelter increase, demand of the clothes increase, demand of all things increase. So one step, 1000 demands. Okay, remember that one step, 1000 demands. So this is about the explosion. And control measure. Control measure motivate smaller families by using contraceptive methods, that we will discuss how we can use these contraceptive methods for the decreasing or for the controlling the population. Aware people about a slogan, "Hum do, hamare do." So this is a slogan very famous, but nowadays nobody is accepting this, nobody is following this. So this is also one of the concern in the population explosion. We too, our too. So many couples have adopted a one-child norm. This is also a very good step which is taken by some of the Indian. And statutory rising marriageable age of female 18 years and males 21 years. So that is also one of the concern. So in that we can able to measure the population explosion and birth control. So in our coming video we will discuss the contraceptive methods for the controlling population related to health reproductive health, what are the properties, how we can utilize this contraception method in a proper manner. There is no misconception in this, and we must understand, because we have to use this type of contraceptive methods to aware others. Because if you are aware by this type of education, you will explain to others also. So there will not be any misconception, there will not be any negativity, and suppose if it will be there, we can give them proper information about this topic. So this is the end of this video. In the coming video, we will discuss about the contraceptive methods in this chapter. So thank you and have a nice day.